right heel on your hip, just warming up your upper body. Just Shokozuki punching to the stomach. Ready? Ich, ni, sam, shi, go, rok, sich, hach, ku, ju, ich, ni, sam, shi, go, rok, sich, hach, ku, ju. All right, shake it out. All right, left hand out, right hand on your hip. All right, from here, we're just gonna stay in Shizentai, but we're gonna punch on an angle. And when we punch, I want you to allow your feet to move. Don't punch to the side and have your feet forward. That's bad for your knees. Allow your hips to open up the feet. Just from here, I'm gonna punch with my right hand off to the angle. Ich. Still warming up, so still in a high stance. Now we're gonna come back to the center, punch twice. Knee. Good, now hips first, punch to the left. Sam. Shi. Two in the center, yep. Go. Rok. Sich. Hach. Ku. Ju. Good, one more time, that count. Ich. Ni. Sam. Shi. Go. Rok. Sich. Hach. Ku. Ju. Good, all right. Shake it out. All right, still warming up. We're gonna do the same thing, but all one count. So one count, punch to the one side, then back to center, okay? So everybody start left hand out, right hand on your hip, still in that high stance, a Shizentai stance, okay? I'm punching first to my right. One count, 3 punches. Ich. Still warming up, not too much tension. Now to your left. Knee. Sam. Chi. Go. Hook. Six. Touch. Ku. Ju. Hey. Hi, good. Shake it out. From here, make sure you have a step in front of you and a little bit to your side. Step out with your left side first, just in sun stance. Come on, okay? All right, you can relax your hands. Right now, we're going to work on basically the meat of my drills today. So just watching me, we're just going to practice a little bit of shifting and stepping from some of our senior katas, but everyone will be able to follow along fine. So basically, we're going to, with our left leg forward, we're going to move our right leg and step out and forward to the right. So from here, my left leg is forward, right leg comes in and out would be the standard step, right? But Kata Hangitsu teaches us that we kind of make a half moon, a crescent step. So from here, we don't have to come all the way back to the left foot and across. You can kind of step halfway and out. So we're going to practice that. So just watching my foot doesn't have to come all the way here, comes kind of right under the center of my body weight and then out. So I still load that front knee and push to the side, right? So seniors, if you know Hangitsu, same exact shift here, okay? All right, let's try. So left side forward. From here, right leg comes into the center and just steps to the side. Ich. Good. Now we're gonna follow that same path and go back. Knee. Good.
Good question. Do you want us on one line or shoulder width?
No, you can step. You can step shoulder width is fine. Sam. Shi. Go. Rook. Six. Hutch. Ku. Ju. Good. Touch your legs. So right side forward. So still same idea. I'm not going to break it down as much. But you don't have to stop in the middle. Don't have to brush your knees through the center. It's kind of comes in halfway and out to the side. Left side. Ich. And back. Knee. Back. Sam. Back. Chi. Back. Sit. Hut. Ku. Two. Good. Yummy. Shake it out. All right. Shizentai. We're going to put it into a drill. So again, make sure you have one step forward, one step to your left, and forward. So it shouldn't take up too much space. All right. Left hand out, right hand on your hip. First technique, stepping forward, oizuki chudan. Right hand, right leg. Ich. All right. Now from here, we're going to look to our left. Prepare for ageuke, ageuke, yakuzuki. Knee. Good. Now again, you don't have to come all the way through that front foot. Just come halfway here. All right, now we're going to turn 180 behind us. Our right hand is going to ageuke behind us, then yakuzuki. 3. Good. So block punch. Good. Now from here, we're going to look towards the front. The left leg is going to do that same motion, but uchiodeke towards the camera with your left hand. Uchiodeke, double punch. 4.
The different stance
Good.
here.
Now from here, seniors, if you'll notice, I'm in an inward tension stance. I'm in Hangetsu Dachi. Juniors, this is fine to do front stance. Seniors, I'd like you to either choose Hangetsu Dachi or Sanchin Dachi. Okay, up to you. Good, yame. We're going to break that down. From here, right side, stepping in, oizuki chudan. Ich. Good, look to your left, prepare, ageuke, yakuzuki. Knee. Good. Now 180 behind you with your right hand, ageuke, yakuzuki. San. Good. Now towards the camera, uchiodeuke, nihonzuki. Shi. Yame. Good. And again, seniors, that last stance, inward tension stance of your choice. Okay? Right side, punching itch. To your left, ageuke, yakuzuki. Knee. Now behind you, ageuke, yakuzuki again. Thump. Stepping forward, uchiodeke, double punch. Chi. Good, yame. All right, ready? Itch, punch. To your left, ageuke, yakuzuki. Knee. Behind you, same thing, ageuke, yakuzuki. Thump. Now towards the camera, uchiodeuke, 2 punches. Shi. Good, all right, yame. I'm just gonna watch, so we're gonna go come to the center. I'm gonna see if we have it. Okay, stepping in with your right side, oizuki chudan. Itch. Now look to your left, block punch. Knee. Good, now directly behind you, block punch again. Thump. That's it, good, Noriko. Now towards the camera, uchiodeuke, double punch. Shi. Excellent. Okay, I think we have it. Good, yummy. All right, Shizentai, a little faster count. Chokuzuki, or oizuki chudan. Itch. Knee. Thump. Shi. Yame. Itch. Knee. Thump. Shi. All right, now hold your stance. Right from here, we're going to switch, just like we've done in many of our classes. Left leg comes back. Right leg steps forward to start the drill all over again. So just from here, bump, bump, bump. Switch your feet. Step out, oizuki chudan. Itch. Good, this is right where we started. To your left. Knee. Thump. Chi. Okay, switch your legs. Itch. Knee. Thump. Chi. Hey. Good, all right, hold your stance. From here, what I want you to think about is your 2 ageukes. I want you to think about driving forward as if your ageuke is a strike. So if I have an opponent over here, just stand right here for me. So what I want you to think about is really, driving in with that ageuke. So really make sure that your body pushes into your opponent. It's not just a regular block. You have to really drive your body forward and think about cutting somebody off with your forearm, okay? So both ageuke thinking that you're striking. All right, starting from, so I think we had left leg forward, bump, bump, left hand out, switch your feet, oizuki. It's good. Now look to your left, think about striking with that ageuke, then yakuzuki. Hey! Same thing, this right hand becomes your ageuke. Think about striking, stopping that opponent as they come in. Thump! Chi! Good. Switch. Oizuki. Ich. Ni. Thump. Chi. Hey! All right, now let's try slowly, all one count. No speed. Try to think about your own rhythm and your own applications. From the top. Ich. Let it stay low. Use good hip rotation. Good, Taylor. That last one is a double punch. Good. Yep, you're good. Switching feet, punching oizuki. Ich. The first one is just a single. Yep, go ahead. Good, Taylor, good. Knee. Good, good. One more. San. One more time. Chi. Good, William. Good, good, good. All right, good. All right, we're just going to do a couple times with speed, then we'll switch sides. So let's start left side out, left hand out, switch and punch. That way we start from the top. With speed. Ich. Hey! Ni. Hey! One more. San. Hey! Yummy. And shake it up. All right, let's try other side. So from here, right hand out, left hand on your hip. Stepping in left side forward, oizuki chudan. Ich. Now this time you're gonna look to your right. Ageuke, yakuzuki. Knee. Now look behind you. The hand that's out is gonna block. San, block punch. Good, now look towards the camera. Uchi deuke, 2 punches. Chi. Good, yummy. Right hand out. Stepping out, oizuki, ich. Okay, look to your right. Ageuke, yakuzuki, knee. Look behind you, same thing. San. Towards the camera, shi. Uchi deuke, double punch. Good, yummy, recover. Right hand out. Ich. To your right, knee. San. Forward, chi. Recover. Okay, let me watch. So right hand out, left hand on your hip. Good, left hand steps first. Left leg steps, left hand punches. Ich. Look to your right, knee. Good, all the way behind you. San. Good, Taylor. Shi, towards the camera. Double punch. There you go. Good. Yummy. Good. I think we got it. You can come on. I think that's a little advanced for them. Okay, let's, one more time that count. Right hand out. Itch. Look to your right. Knee. Remember, think about these blocks as a strike, okay? Stop. Chi. All right, now very slowly, all together from here, from this stance, we're going to bring our right leg back. 1. Now switching sides, so punch left hand. 1. Okay, we're at the top of the drill, okay? Now right from here, look to your right block. Itch. Behind you, knee. Now forward towards the camera. San. Good, now we're gonna switch legs, step out and punch, okay? Right leg comes back, left leg goes out and punches. Itch. Good, so everybody should have left leg out, left hand out. Good, look to your right. Agyuke Yakuzuki. Hey. Behind you. San. Shi, towards the camera.
Hey.
Good. All right. Right from here, let's try a little bit of speed. So we're going to switch, punch with our left. That's the first count. Hitch. Hey. San. Shi. Hey. Switch your feet. Punch. Hitch. Hey. San. Shi. Hey. One more time. Itch. Knee. San. Shi. Hey. All right, now 2 times with speed, your own count, okay? Hold your stance. Okay, right leg out, right hand out. We're gonna switch and punch. All in count. All in count, no speed, okay? No speed.
Right.
Just your own rhythm. Itch. Knee. San. Hey. Good, yummy. Okay, one more time, no speed, the whole count, okay? Then we'll add some speed. Thinking about preparing and watching our foot positioning when we do that 180 turn. Itch. Okay, one more time just for good measure, no speed. Knee. All right, now let's do some speed 3 times by my count.
Right.
Itch. Hey. 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 Seniors, don't forget about that inward tension stance at the end if you
Right.
can. Last one. Stop. Hey. Yummy. And shake it off. Good. All right, good. Hopefully you're warmed up. I'm going to hand it over to Greg for some cool combinations. Host.
Okay, we'll keep going. We'll keep moving on through. Combinations we'll do. First one's going to basically be an excuse to focus on sweeping motion with our feet. Second one will be an excuse to focus on a knee strike, which both of which pull from katas in different ways. All right, so should that natural stance. Okay, first count, or first everyone left foot out, Ajukamai, natural stance. Come on, hip. So left foot's forward. We're not standing up loosely, we're mostly in front stance, just a little bit shorter. All right, you need one step in front of you. Okay, for me, a first count, everyone, Gyakuzuki, ich. Second count, step forward, Maigeri Chudan, Yakuzuki, but when you make that punch, I just want you to cover your face. Close or open. Neat. So we're going to kick, and then Yakuzuki, this hand covers. All right, next count, once we've landed, half face, Jodan Shuto Uchi. Neat. Okay, so now we're half face. Our right hand is extended out. We just struck, pushed at the neck height. All right, next count. The front foot's going to make a sweeping motion, mostly pulling back toward the back knee. All right, I don't need you to push sideways awkwardly. Okay, this is partially reminding ourselves what to do, as well as training ourselves physically. So just pulling back, sweeping, and Yakuzuki when you land. San. Okay, now we're going to move backwards. We're going to step back in front stance. Soto ude-oke. So the punching hand is going to come up and block. Step back, block. Neat. Good. All right, from here, just take that hand. Doesn't have to be a strike, more of a push feeling. Again, shuto uchi, shuto striking. Neat. Okay, and now from this position, again, sweeping, pulling that front foot back, and then as you land, reverse punch. San. Good. And Ajukamai. All right, same thing again. All right, so that's the sequence. Ready? First count, Yakuzuki. Ich. Second count, we're going to kick and punch. We're going to make Maigeri, Yakuzuki, and cover. Neat. So we landed, we covered. Strike Jodan. San. All right, from this half face position, pull, Yakuzuki, chi. Good, now we're gonna step backwards. Punching hand comes up, soto ude-oke, san. Shi. So this doesn't have to be a strong movement, just pushing out with that knife hand. Now last one, sweep, punch, san. Once more by that count, ready? Ajukamai. Ich, Yakuzuki. Now everyone kick, punch. Nisa, kick, punch. And as you punch, you can cover your face, either open or closed. Now, half face. San. Good, now sweep and Yakuzuki. San. All right, now step back. Soto ude-oke. Ich. Ni. Now sweep and punch. San. Good. And Ajukamai. All right, now one count is going to be punch, kick, punch. Everyone understand? Punch, kick, punch. Punch, kick, punch. And stop here. Ready? H. Punch, kick, punch. Next count is going to be strike, sweep, strike. So Jodan Shuto, sweeping, Chudan Yakuzuki. Knee. Good. Next count is we're going to finish the combination. We're going to block, strike, sweep, strike. All right, ready? Chi. Block, strike, sweep, strike. I'll do that by 2 counts on the next round here. All right, Ajukamai. Ready? So starting all over again. First count, punch, kick, punch. Ready? Each. Punch, kick, punch. Hold this position. Shoulders are square, hips are square, you're controlled. Now, strike, sweep. You're trying, when I demonstrate, when we're watching us, if we're slow, we'll land and then punch, but when you do it with some speed, you're trying, of course, as that foot lands, you're punching. All right? So next count, 1, 2, 3. San. Good, next count. Just 2 movements. Block, strike. Ready? Each. 1, 2. Last count. Sweep, Yakuzuki, same time. Chi. Good. Jump, just stand up. I shake it out. Okay, left side out again. Ajukamai. My tip. Okay, I'm gonna do it with you, then I'm gonna watch. See how we're doing. Okay, 1 count. Same as before. 1, 2, 3. Ready? Itch. 1, 2, 3. Second count. Strike, sweep, strike. Knee. Next count, step back. Soto ude-oke. and Joran Shuto Uke. Nip or Shuto Uchi. Last one, sweeping Gyakuzuki. Shi. Good, Ajukamai. All right, real quick, let me just watch, see how we're doing. Ready? By that same count, punch, kick, punch. Ich. Punch, kick, punch. Now, strike, sweep, punch. Nip. 1, 2, 3. Good. Now step back, block, and then Shuto-uchi. Nip. Step back, block, strike, and now sweep punch. Knee. Push. Good. Ajukamai. All right, not bad. Okay. One count is everything moving forward. Second count is everything moving back. Okay, so watching me real quick. First count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's everything forward. We'll stop here. Second count is going to be 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's try slowly. Ready? First count, everything moving forward. Each. So when you're finished, Gyakuzuki position, right leg forward, left hand out. Now everything moving back. Ready? Knee. Ajukamai when you're finished. Once again by that count. Ich. All right. And stepping back when you're ready. Knee. Ajukamai. All right, let me watch one more time. So watching by that count. Ready? Here we go. H. Everything forward. Punch, kick, punch. Strike, sweep, punch. Very nice. Now everything moving backwards. Knee, block, strike, sweep, punch. All right. Recover. Go back to Ajukamai. Ajukamai. Once more by that count. Ready? One more time. H. Hold your position. Now let's move back. Knee. Ajukamai. Okay, no rush. 3 sets. So now, well, now let's do it all together. We haven't gotten there yet, right? One count is the whole thing. Everything moving forward, everything moving back, slowly all one count. You ready? Good form, stay low. Okay, here we go. H. When you're finished, come to Ajukamai. 2 more times. Ready? Hey! Ready? Last one. Sa. Shi. Yame. Relax when you're done. Okay. So again, right now we're thinking about sweeping, and so really the one thing I want you to think about or feel through these combinations is the following. So this is actually, I'd say, important. Our Shuto Uchi is, maybe just make Ajukamai. Yeah, I haven't thought that far ahead. So from here, the idea, we start off kind of kicking, punching, and then you kick, punch. So we're kind of getting close. The idea is we're getting closer to somebody. And as we're in, we're kind of covering, protecting, but also this is set up that if we're this close, whether we're thinking about dojo sparring or self-defense, and all of a sudden maybe people aren't punching us cleanly, people are grabbing, doing stuff, the idea is if I want to sweep somebody, it sure helps to push here. And if you can push the weight back off of that front leg first, then this becomes easier. So our combination every time, that's why I had to go here. This doesn't have to be a hard strike. It can be a push. It can just be, so if you're making you strong, right? If you don't want to move, but if you push at someone's neck, this isn't really comfortable. So the idea is if our weight is here, this is kind of harder to move, you know? So the idea is oh, okay, this person's still solid. Well, be here first, and then sweep. Moving back, so relax. So now, let's say she comes in, steps in, punch and shoot on each. So the idea we're blocking. I don't want to get into this today, but if we could say before we even block, we're trying to catch them when they land. But the idea here is if we block, just immediately block push. And that pushing here, again, makes this, taking the foot back, not just across, they might fall into you, but you really want to go back and then take it this way. They go all the way down. So just in this drill, think about this motion being really important. You don't want to just go after someone's leg. You want to unbalance them first and then punch. Okay. All right, let's try. Left side out, Ajukamai. Can we take? Once more, the whole thing slowly. Okay, whole thing very slow. Ready? H. Ajukamai when you're finished. Okay. Now let's try 75% speed and power.
Okay.
Not 100%, 75. Ready? Here we go. H. Good. Back to Ajukamai when you're done. You watch this one more time. You ready? Whole thing 75%. Knee. Good. Keep going. Keep going. Nice. And if you mess up one little thing, no problem. Just keep moving. Not that I'm seeing much. Everything's looking good. All right, one more time. Ready? 75% speed and power. Sa. All right. 3 times your own count. Whatever your max speed and power is right now. Okay, 3 times. 3 sets your own count. Ready? Ajme. And if you mess up like I did, that's okay. Yame, when you're finished, you're 3, and shake it out. Okay, we're gonna run through other side a little quicker, okay? So you kind of know what's coming. So same thing other side. Shizentai, right side forward, Ajukamai, kote. So right leg forward, natural position. Gyakuzuki, Maegeri, Gyakuzuki. H. Shuto uchi, sweep, Gyakuzuki, knee. Good, now step backwards. Punching hand blocks, strikes. Each block, strike. From here, sweep, Gyakuzuki. Knee. Ajukamai. Again, Gyakuzuki, Maegeri, Gyakuzuki. Each. Cover your face here. Now, strike, sweep, strike. Knee. Block, strike. Sump. Sweep, Gyakuzuki. Shi. And Ajukamai. Ready? Gyakuzuki, kick, Gyakuzuki. Ich. Shuto uchi. Then sweep, strike. Ni. 1, 2, 3. Gyakuzuki. Now step backwards. Sotore, okay? Shi. Block. And shuto uchi. And now sweep punch. So, and she relax. Okay, 1 count. Bump, 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 bump. 1 count. Everything moving forward. Slowly. Ready? H. And if you forget something like I did, that's okay. Moving back slowly. All 1 count. Ready? Knee. Ajukamai. Release. 1 count moving forward. Ich. Hold that position. Hold Gyakuzuki. Good stance. Good balance. Now move back. Knee. Ajukamai. Okay. 1 count, the whole thing. Forward, back, no power, no speed. Ready? H. Take your time. You're not racing anybody but yourself. When you're done, back to Ajukamai. Again, same thing. Ready? Knee. Ajukamai. Once more. Stop. And just yame, relax. Just shake out your legs for a second. Okay, let's try a little bit of speed now, not much, okay? So as before, really think about once you're in to close to somebody, this isn't like a sideways chop, you know, and it doesn't have to be strong. It's more of a push in, right? You're just pushing them back with your hand to the neck. Push them back to make this easier. And again, it could be you're pushing the shoulder or chest and you're holding on to that to make this easier too. Right side forward, Ajukamai, come on, take. 75% speed and power, forward and back your own count. Ready? Each. And I got my order backwards, that's okay. Relax when you're done. Again, 2 more times. Knee. Ajukamai when you're finished. Once more. Stop. Hold that position. Hold your Ajukamai. Okay, 3 more your own count. Now, whatever best speed and power you can give me is, all right? 3 sets, your own count. I'm not going to count all 3. Ready? Let's rip. Hey! Hold Kamai when you're finished. Bend your knees. And Yame when you're done. Relax your body. Again, we're introduced to those sweeping feelings. Probably first in Takikatas. Again, the idea is we've got a hold of somebody probably to take the foot forward move, unbalance them, and then sweep. But the idea, you know, purple belt, brown belt level, we're talking about grabbing somebody, unbalancing them, and in these techies, we probably have hands on them as we're making that unbalancing motion. Niju Shiho, before the kata was, this is one of the few kata changes we can see, the video evidence of. Niju Shiho used to just 1, 2, just to pick up. And then someone, I forget who, someone with very flexible hips said, oh, I'm gonna do a side thrust kick. So Niju Shiho, grab, hands out, grab it, then take the leg, and then punch. So same idea from katas, right? All right, now Hizageri, knee techniques. Left side forward, Ajukamai. Take. All right, from Ajukamai, left foot forward. This is from Han Yondan, slight change. We're going to shift into Zenkutsudachi, front stance. Hands are going to shoot out. The only thing I'm going to change, I'm going to say your right hand, I want to kind of be palm down, like our Shuto Uchi. Okay, so from here, Zenkutsudachi, hands up, hands out, and if you can, you'll turn your right hand down. Ready? Each, nice and strong. All right, next count. Oh, I'm sorry. Yame, stand up. Everybody face, turn to the left. Okay, we're gonna do this combination this way relative to the camera. Okay, make everything easier for me, for you. We can do it, and I won't turn my back to you. All right, Ajukamai. Come on, take. Make sure you have room for 1 step in front of you. Okay, first count, shifting in. Each, so front stance, reaching about head height. Okay, next count. We're going to just bring your elbows to this position, grabbing, pulling in, but just to here, in a very similar position. Knee strike and turn just like hand knee down. Knee. Okay. Now, make sure you have a little bit of room to your right. So from this position, I'm in back stance. Now, imagine, not an opponent from the angle, but you're now going to adjust yourself to 45 degrees. From this wall, I'm going to adjust 45 degrees to my left. Lock left hand. Front stance. This is tate shuto. Tate, vertical hand, shuto, knife hand. Vertical, knife hand. So thinking about blocking, feeling. Now grab and punch. Knee. So I'm going to the 45-degree angle. Now I'm going to step in, knee strike, Yakuzuki. Sa. And at this point, I'm done the combination. So from here, I'm just going to turn, face the wall where I started. Mawate. Good. Yame, just relax. I want you to watch me in case this is confusing. All right, so I'm doing this so I don't turn my back to you, and you can always easily turn your head to the side. So watching me. All right, so from here, this is just like hand yondan, basically. One, but I just want you to think about in, just like hand yondan. From here, just my back leg moves. Front hand just sweeps, punch. Knee up, punch. And then I just turn and start again. One, back foot moves. Let's try. Let's try. All right, left foot forward. Ajukamai, my tape. All right, reaching in, grabbing. Each. Next count, you're just gonna pull in, knee strike, turn behind your shuto. Knee. All right, just your back foot moves. Just the back foot moves, block to the corner. Each. Next count, I want you to go Yakuzuki, knee strike, Yakuzuki. So this is at the angle. And now we're done. So we're just going to turn in place, face the other wall. Sam. Ajukamai. One more time, then I'm going to see how we're doing. Ready? Each. Reach. Knee. Strike. Turn. San. Block. Last count, I want you to punch. Knee strike. Punch. Chi. Good. Now we're done. So turn, face the back wall. Mawate. Ajukamai. All right, keep going. I'm just going to watch you. Debbie's in the middle here. Same count. Ready? First count, like heian yondan. Ready? Each. 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry, knee strike. Knee and turn. Next count, we're going to do shuto, tate shuto to the corner. Blocking. So now we're blocked. Now, Yakuzuki, knee strike, Yakuzuki. Knee, sa. Punch, knee strike, and punch. Good. Mawate, turn. One more time by that count. Looks good so far. Ready? Here we go. First count is Ajukamai. First count's going to be reach in and grab, then knee strike and turn. Each. Grab, knee strike, and turn. Knee, sa. Good. Next count, just the shift to this corner, tate shuto. Some. Just the block, so back foot moves. Good. Now punch, knee strike, punch. Knee-san. Punch, knee strike, punch. Mawate, turn. Ajukamai. All right, good. Continue by that same count. Ready? Ajukamai. First count is going to be reach, strike, turn. Each. Second count, just the block. Knee. Third count, punch, knee strike, punch. Sa. Hold your position and turn. Mawate. And Ajukamai. Okay, one last time. We're just going to do this one side, okay? You can do the other side on your own. All right, so again, ready? First count, reach, strike, turn. Each. Next count, block, Yakuzuki, knee strike, Yakuzuki. Finish the combination. Knee, so block, punch, knee strike, and punch. Mawate, when you're done, turn. Ajukamai. Okay. Yame, just stand up and watching. So, if I can borrow Debbie. So again, what do you think about doing here? We're doing knee strikes. So, different way to think about, so I want you to make a haymaker with the right hand. So from here, if a punch is coming in that's not straight at your chin, right, so this is thinking about a different way to defend, that you're actually cutting over top. And this hand, instead of being here, where this hand could hit me or something, the idea is, if you're doing self-defense, something's coming in at you, you're going here. This is covering this. That's why I said I want this hand sideways. From here, you're grabbing the back of the neck. I'm not hitting the head. That's why I'm just having you come here. I'm not going to come this way, but from here, you don't even have to move them, but you're just striking here. Interestingly enough, I used to be kind of think or be taught, okay, you strike, and then the head goes here, and then you're hitting the head. It's kind of hard to do. If this is the hand that I'm defending, and all I do is actually don't wind up for shuto, and I have this wrist, right? Then really shutoke, or the next position, is here. It's taking the hand and you're tripping them over. So it could be that it's this kind of a turn. Well, I want you to just think about here, strike, clearing. The second one, you're thinking tate shuto. Just step in now oizuki. So now let's think more about maybe Shotokan technique. So punching, if it's more straight and we're here, the idea is you've got this break balance. So again, the hikite hand just means pulling. And from here, she's shorter than me. I should have her doing this to me. This can just be kneeing the leg, right? You could be here, but if someone's taller than you, let's have me attack Debbie. Okay? So just a block each. So if someone's taller than you, she punches and grabs. You grab, punch. So now that she knees my leg, the one that could really hurt, or now think about sweeping. Think about that going like under my leg, right? So you can take someone out that way. So that's the idea. And then after I have you do that, I have you punching. So she blocks, she grabs, punches, punch, right? So the idea, thank you. So I want you to think about this, that the knee strike could be the leg, either deadening or you're trying to remove the leg with your knee strike. All right, let's try a few more times and we'll close up. Left side out, Ajukamai. My tip, face the same way so we're clear. All right, first count, grab, so block, behind the head, knee, and turn. Ich. Second count, we're going to finish this one. All right, so now you're thinking about moving to the side and blocking, punch the person, knee them, and punch again. San. And turn, Mawate. Ajukamai. All right, same thing again. A big punch is coming at you. Cover that punch. Reach behind the head. Knee and turn. Knee. 1, 2, 3. Last one. All right, different movement. Block, grab, punch, knee strike, punch. Sanshi. 1, 2, 3. Mawate. Ajukamai. One more time by those two counts. Ready? Ich. Second count, turn to the corner. Knee. Mawate. Ajukamai. All right. One count, both directions. All right, one count, the whole thing. No rush. All right, your own time. Ready? Ich. And when you're finished, Mawate, Ajukamai. All right, so when you're finished, face the original direction. You're ready to go. Again, ready? Knee. Turn and Ajukamai when you're done. Once more by that count. Ready? Knee. Turn and Ajukamai. All right. Let's take us home 3 times your own count. All right, power and speed. Best you have right now. Ready? Ajime. Yame when you're finished. Facing front. Okay, shake it out. Okay, let's just test our memory, see if we can go home with a bang. So let's go back to very first, so last training, left side out, Ajukamai. Point take. Okay, we're just gonna do 3 times this side. So remember our first drill. So our first drill, punch, kick, punch, to here, right? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we're back to there. 3 slow, then 3 with speed. All right, here we go. Each. We'll do all of them by my count. Ready? 2 more slowly. Knee. And again. Side. Okay, last 3 with speed. I'll count each one. Ready? Last 3. Each. Hey. Relax. 2 more. Knee. Hop. 1 more time. Side. Hey. And yummy. Hey, good. And relax. All right, that's it. It's cooling down. Arms forward. I know it's just one side. Just wanted to make sure that I remembered it, we all remembered it, and just give us a little more burn at the end. Palms up. Palms out. Back. Feet apart. Big circle all the way around. Other way. Hey, I'm gonna relax. Finish, you get it out. You're a little dizzy after that, like I am. Make sure you don't fall over. All right, we're finished. Thank you for training with us. Mitsubidachi. Great.